Cut a piece of pool noodle. Your home can gain a new look in just a few minutes. The effect will amaze every guest. Start by taking a piece of pool noodle, preferably with a hole in the center. It's a light and flexible roll that will serve as the base. Cut it along to create an open space. Once the roll is ready, grab the curtain in your hand, create a pleat, then insert the cut roll into the fold to hold it securely. Thanks to the soft foam that adheres to the fabric, you don't need any extra fastenings. Now choose your favorite decorative flowers that match your interior. The foam will allow you to easily insert the wires of the decorations, creating different compositions. Use flowers in different colors and sizes to give the decoration a unique character. In just a few minutes, you'll create an original decoration that will turn ordinary curtains into a beautiful display. It will surely catch the attention of your guests, and your curtains will gain a new look for little money. Cut off the top part of the mesh bag. Then prepare a tall, narrow jar and unscrew the lid. Place the mesh over the jar so that it fits snugly. Secure it with a rubber band or string. Make sure it's stable and won't slip. The next step is to trim the edges of the mesh with scissors to remove any excess material. Now it's time to prepare the flowers. Trim the stems at an angle so the flowers look nice and can absorb water better. Insert the tulips one by one through the holes in the mesh. The mesh will keep the stems in place, allowing the tulips to stand upright and the arrangement to look tidy and natural. This is the perfect way to beautifully arrange flowers. Most people make this mistake. This is only taught in floral courses, but today I'll share this trick with you. Usually you use floral foam for flower arrangements. A soaked foam provides a stable base for arrangements and gives live plants long access to water. Let me show you how to soak it properly. Prepare 2 buckets with the same amount of water. Place the same type of floral foam in each bucket. Hold one foam under the water while allowing the other to submerge itself. Then, take the foams out of the water. After removing them, cut them in half with a knife. Forcing the foam into the water creates air pockets that prevent it from soaking fully. As a result, flowers placed in such foam will wilt prematurely. The only correct method is to lay the floral foam on the water and wait for it to slowly soak and sink. The foam will float at first, but after a moment, it will almost completely submerge, changing color to dark green. Throw some matches into water. You'll be surprised by their amazing properties. Pour 500 milliliters of hot water into a container, then add a few matches. Gently stir the mixture, and soon you'll notice the water starting to change color. This means the sulfur is dissolving from the matches. Continue stirring for a few minutes until all the sulfur is dissolved. It may take a while. See how it should dissolve. Remove the matchsticks and use the water to water your plants. The sulfur acts as a natural fungicide, helping to fight mold and fungi, keeping your plants healthier. It also promotes root development, leading to stronger growth and better blooming. This inexpensive trick is genius. Your flowers will reward you with vibrant growth. Give it a try and watch your plants thrive like never before. Put tulips in a vase like this. Save wilted tulips. They'll stay fresh for weeks. First, prepare a Ziploc bag. Fill it with water and seal it tightly. Lay the bag flat in the freezer for a few hours. Once the water freezes, place the ice bag on a cutting board, cover it with a towel, and carefully break it into small pieces with a hammer. Next, place the tulips in warm water for about 10 minutes to stimulate their stems. Then, pour the crushed ice into a vase and add fresh water. The temperature difference will revive the tulips and bring back their firmness. Before placing the flowers in the vase, pierce each stem with a needle just below the flower head. This will help them absorb more water and stay fresh longer. Cut the ends of the stems at an angle, trimming about 1/2 to 1 inch off. Now, place the prepared tulips into the vase. Thanks to this simple trick, your tulips will lift their heads and decorate your home beautifully for the next few weeks, looking fresh and vibrant. Cover your plants with stockings. You'll save your plants. Look for old stockings or tights. If they're torn, don't throw them away anymore. Use them for your plants. If you have potted plants at home, you surely take care of them and nurture them. Household members and guests probably admire them. Even small children are interested in them. If you have a cat at home, you take special care of the plants. Cats love flower pots and the soil in them. When you have plants at home, you can avoid many problems and troubles thanks to stockings or tights. The flowers will be healthy, and you'll be able to take care of them and nurture them calmly. Take old tights. Even if they're torn, it doesn't matter. Place them on the plant. Measure the height. Take scissors and cut an appropriate piece of stocking. Put it on the flower pot. Do it from the bottom. A well-placed stocking should cover the soil. This will provide protection to the roots. Now, children or cats won't play with the soil in the flower pot. Such a cover will also ensure greater tidiness. Animals or children won't spill the soil from the flower pot anymore. Place a stick into a cola bottle and you'll create something extraordinary. Take an empty cola bottle or any drink bottle and a cotton swab. Cut the cotton swab near the cotton part. Use a screwdriver to make a small hole in the bottle cap. Insert the stick into the cap so that the cotton part is outside the bottle. Apply glue around the stick to make sure it's securely attached to the cap and wait for it to dry. Once dry, unscrew the bottle and fill it halfway with water. Take rubber bands and place 3 at the bottom and 3 at the top. Now, insert 3 long skewers along the bottle under the rubber bands. This will hold them in place. You've just created an amazing watering device for your plants. The cotton tip will slowly drip water, providing the plant with the right amount. This homemade irrigation system is a great way to care for your plants, even if you forget to water them regularly or plan to be away for a long time. Roses can last up to 2 weeks if you follow these 2 key steps before placing them in a vase. Flowers are often cut days or hours before purchase, which causes their stems to seal at the ends, turning hard and brown. Trim them at an angle using pruning shears. Then, place them in a bowl and pour boiling water over the stems, leaving them in for just 10 seconds. The warm water opens up the channels that allow the rose to absorb moisture. Next, prepare the florist's secret formula in another bowl. Drop in 1 aspirin tablet. Expired ones work just fine. Crush it into a fine powder with a heavy object. Aspirin prevents bacteria from developing in the vase, strengthens the flowers, and protects against mold. Then, add half a teaspoon of sugar to nourish and fortify the roses. Now, take a strong alcoholic beverage and add just a splash to the mixture. Follow with a bit of hydrogen peroxide, which disinfects and balances the water's pH. Finally, you can add a drop of dish soap to further prevent bacteria growth. Mix everything well and pour it into a vase filled with cold water before placing the roses inside. The ingredients in the water strengthen the flowers and prevent mold, helping your bouquet last much longer. Remember to change the water every 2 days for the best results.